you could have failed that, you probably had to wear a fair outfit.
Junior want to not be on my I can't really see where did I miss ex-strippers.
Hey baddies, get ready with me as I do my makeup and get dressed for a night out. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. By the time you see this video, the Baddies Collection website should be up and running, and you should be able to get all the products that I'm using tonight from my collection. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go in with primer, just a little bit from Elf. I make sure I get it under my eye, my forehead. Some people use moisturizer. I use primer and call it a day. And after my primer, I go straight into my eyes. I'm using the Baddies Collection eyebrow pencil in the shade Black. Oh, perfect. I wish I was both-handed.
I wish I was both-handed, cause this shit here is overrated.
You don't want it to be too black in the front. So after I get done drawing it in, making it darker, I just go in and light it up in the front a little bit. And after you do that, you clean it up with concealer. The concealer shade Creamy Beige for my eyebrows. I got two good things for my concealer on there. My concealer brush. It's also from the Baddies Collection. When you learn how to do your makeup, or when you're doing your makeup, you can't be scared. You just gotta go in and do it. And you gotta see it through. Because when you first doing your makeup, like, it be looking crazy. And then when you get to the end, you be like, okay. So see it through. I ate that. Let me go in. A little bit on the edge. But overall, ate that up. So your concealer has to be, of course, lighter than your skin tone, so it can give an effect like you just got your eyebrows. Don't say no. Now it's time to get a wet. So you see I got some ingrown hairs under my eyebrows and it's time for a wet. So I gotta use enough concealer to hide it. To conceal those hairs that are growing. Now your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they may not come out looking exactly the same. Now, if you pay attention, so if you see, it's not, my eyebrow not all the way filled in. So I'm gonna go back in on my pencil. And I'm gonna bring it down some. That's all I do. Now, get this and wet it. I used to do my makeup in my beauty room or in my bedroom, but I like to be able to wet my I don't know what this called, spongy thing when I want to. So now I only do it in my bathroom. But I use this with the warm water just to douse that concealer in, and boom, eyebrows done. Now you move on to your foundation. I normally use Fit Me foundation in the shade 338 Spicy Brown, but lately I've been using concealer shade Fawn, LA Girl Pro, whatever, in the shade Fawn. This is the shade Creamy Beige that I use for my eyebrows and that I use to contour. And this is what I'm using for my foundation coverage in the shade Fawn. I'm going in using my foundation brush from the Baddies collection. And I just get it. I hope I can see. And dab it. This fun shade of this concealer is damn near the same shade as my foundation. So to me, it don't make no difference. The reason why I like using this concealer better than I do the foundation is because I'm a matte girl. Like, I like my stuff to look matte. I don't like it to be glossy by the end of the night. And with my foundation sometimes I'm sweating. You get in the club, you be sweating, and it gets looking glossy. But with that concealer, it ain't it. And you know, concealer is not made to fucking look glossy. So nigga, whatever. I go over my eyelids with the foundation or the concealer, whichever one I'm using. I go over the top of my brows, my forehead. You can see a difference already. Already you can see a difference. Now, it's videos on my page where I use foundation. And you can see how my makeup look. But I was doing my makeup one night, getting ready for the club, and I was moving too fast. I was moving too fast, and I fucked around and used concealer instead of foundation. I was like, and I thought I had messed my face up. I was like, I can't go back. First of all, I done used too much product. I'm not wasting it. So I just gotta see it through. And that makeup that night ate down so bad. I was like, oh. And then I was like, okay. So then the next weekend came, get ready for the club, get ready to party again. I'm gonna try that again. Boom, I'm done already. It don't take much. You don't see no black, black under my eyes. You don't see nothing. And I still got some concealer left. Then I go in with my concealer brush from the Baddies collection. Again. I'm doing my T-spots. That's really all I need under my eyes. Alright, now that I got my concealer, this is my favorite setting spray. By e.l.f. called Matte Magic Mist. You can either use this to pat in your concealer, but I use this. So I spray this from the Baddies collection. And I go ahead and mind you, that's setting spray. So I'm setting that shit in, right? Already. I don't know. I be cooking. When it comes to this makeup, for me, and what I like on my face, I be cooking. Boom, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna go in instantly with this contour. And then I do it again after I get done doing my powder and stuff. You'll see. It's hang tight. Until the nails make it smile. I don't really need too much power. Now with that, I go back in with this. This should be already there. So boom, that's how that looks. Now, time to go in with your loose powder. The Baddies collection is coming out with 3 shades of loose powder. We got salted caramel. We got caramel frappe. And we got chocolate milk. Now, me personally, before the Baddies collection before we came out with our own loose powder, which this is my favorite, salted caramel, I was using this loose powder in the shade translucent. And you know, I love a white under eye, but I don't know, it's just something. I was like, I don't think I really be wanting my under eye to be just white. I want it to be bright, but I don't know if I want to be white. But my skin tone, this is the top that I'm using. Oh, that's too much came out. That's fine. Spray. And get your loose powder, dab it. Like that, like so. Make sure your fingers in there. Good. So like I said, I'm a MAC girl. I do not like to get in the club and get sweaty. Start looking glossy. So I do that loose powder for sure. Boom. If I look crazy right now, right? Have no fear, baby. Okay, don't waste no product. See all that product? Put it on back in. Now, I'm gonna get a brush. Knock any excess powder out, because it is loose powder. Knock it out. This for the Baddies collection, just a big brush. For the Baddies collection, knock it out. Now, to match my salted, now this is my loose powder from the Baddies collection, salted caramel. Look at the color. And then this is Fit Me from Walmart. They're about the same shade, right? This is loose powder. This is pressed powder. Rub it like that. So. And boom. All that loose powder you just put on your face, this pressed powder is putting it in your skin. Girl, what is you doing? And then I get that same brush. Right here for that loose powder. Excess, get the excess powder off. Now, with this, you can see and blend those edges in. So, I'll just get these and I'll get out. Now, after you get that, I use this bronzing palette. You can get this from the dollar store, from Ulta, whatever near you. I normally use this brush. It's angled from the Baddies collection. I normally use this one. I'll show you how to use this one. I go over my forehead. The spots I put that contour, which is my forehead. I put some right here. You gotta go back over because you don't want your face to look too powdery and white. You gotta go. Well, this is what I tell myself. Go over the top. Where you already put the money on the palette, play it. You your thing. Do your thing. And then I go on my nose. And on my eyes. I don't wear eyeshadow, so this is the closest you're gonna get. Now, after you do that, you go in with your blush. Blush from Baddies collection comes in 6 shades, and I use that pink right there. Now I use this brush for my blush, but you can use my brush set come with 18 brushes. So I be want my makeup to go where I want it to go. So I use this. I'm gonna show you that makeup. Alright, now we did that. This is from Wet n Wild in the shade Bikini Contest 740. They don't even make this no more. It's broke, y'all. They don't make this no more. Look at that. They don't make it. It's not called Bikini Contest no more, but I went to the store and they do have shade 740, so they're just out. So I'm gonna have to go buy some more. But this is my favorite bronzer ever in the world. 740 match my skin perfectly. And so I get my brush from the Baddies collection, my fluffy brush. And I dip it all in that bronzer. And then I start from the top of my face, under my eyes, my nose. And I go in. What bronzer do is add color to your face. So where it was looking white at before, it's not gonna look like that once you add your bronzer. But you don't add too much bronzer because you still want to see your under eye, your bright under eye. You still want to see your blush, but your bronzer will give you color. So boom, you see? That's all I needed to do. Now you go in with you gotta get your pencil to do your under eye. You can do your eyeliner. After you do your eyeliner, you absolutely need mascara. Now, these days, you know, people doing a no lash, so you don't wear lashes, you just put mascara on top of your lash. So. If I didn't wear lashes tonight, I didn't have to. Look at that. There's mascara in the Baddies collection. Okay, now it's time to put your lashes on. I've been using these lash adhesives from the Baddies collection. They're kind of old, so I'm going to see which one's still percolating. And I got some old lashes here from the Baddies collection. And I'm going to put on. Don't ask me the style. Eyelashes secure. I'm going in with this lip pencil. What's this one? From the Baddies collection. course, milk chocolate. Graduation. Okay. I know why your leg hurt. I'm talking about her leg. She fell at the welfare off of me born. Out of all the places you could have fell at, you fall at the welfare off. And she was acting like that. But you don't do that often, Miss Bourne. We can get a membership at the YMCA. They got a pool, they got a sauna. Sure, then I thought they were going to say something the next day. Miss Hill be knowing everything. That's why I said Miss Hill be knowing everything. Okay, y'all. I'm dressed. I don't know if you can see me because I just popped my phone up real quick. But we're going to have a good night. But check the makeup out. This before the club. Makeup 8. We ate that. We'll see how it looks if I don't be too lit. When I come back from the club, we'll see how.
If it fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it.